I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some brains and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain. Pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask, can I?
Hey, could count on my power, and look at my dogs from. It was way back then, you could claim what you saw, but you weren't with us.
Today. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4.
This one fielded at the 5. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here come the Browns on offense with Baker Mayfield, the former #1 overall pick at quarterback.
And he made both sides happy last week, didn't he?
Yeah, 3-3.
I mean, his guys, they caught 3 touchdown passes, but he threw 3 interceptions. Gotta get off of that schneid and get back to just throwing touchdown passes and taking care of the ball better.
A first carry now for Nick Chubb. And he'll get about 4 across the 30 to the 32.
24, Nick Chubb, the ball carrier.
A check on the numbers for Chubb from a week ago. 14 carries, 58 yards.
Well, this is where it becomes a challenge for the offensive coordinator. He's got a bell cow at tailback right now. #3 in the league in rushing, within shouting distance of the lead. But at the same time, if the passing game is open, he's got to take advantage of that, too.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First down, Brown.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
Brought down.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. A week ago, they dominated in the trenches. They got in the backfield for 5 sacks, setting the tone there, one on the opening drive.
And it sets the tone for the opposing team, doesn't it? Remember when you were a kid and you went to the theater and saw that horror movie that stuck with you for a while and you were a little bit jumpy? Well, if you saw 5 sacks the previous week and you're the quarterback, you might be a little jumpy as well. Might throw off his timing.
Yeah, it'd be jumpy, but sorry, Bob and Linda wouldn't let me see a PG movie until I was 17.
Well, that's just good parenting.
The Steelers take over.
So here are the Steelers backed up to start their initial drive. And leading them, Charles, their quarterback, their field general.
Brandon, I don't know about you, but when I heard he threw 5 touchdown passes last week, I thought, well, he's going to be the AFC Offensive Player of the Week. I didn't need to hear any other stats, and it turned out to be right.
That's exactly right. It seemed like every time we turned around, he was throwing one in the end zone. But he doubled down. He said, I see 5 more in this game. Challenge accepted.
Challenge.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3.
They'll run it here with Hunt. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Hunt. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. 3rd and medium, they opted to run instead of pass, and it worked. First down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Back at the 15-yard line.
From the gun, Arnold. Short little throw to Ebron. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Complete to Eric Ebron. That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Arnold into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. picked off by Mack Wilson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Intercepted by
that time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure, but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they fooled him by dropping into coverage. Now he's ready to get rid of the ball fast, but guess what? Too many defenders out there. Exactly as you described, an interception.
The Steelers 11-yard line.
And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
At the 9-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's third.
Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He's going to drop this one down for Chubb. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Got an open man, it's Washington. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up second down.
Off the play fake. Arnold going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
Intended for Juju Smith-Schuster.
To throw on third down, Arnold. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a fourth down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. Third down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
This is fielded at the 27. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. Ready to take over again on offense. Out comes Cleveland. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
The throw over the middle taken in, and he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down, Cleveland.
They run for the first time with Justice Hill. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
They'll run with Hill. Oh, little 360. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Browns first down.
They'll run it out of the gun with Hill. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
At the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Now a shotgun handoff to Hill. Down to the 25. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's
now Mayfield. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is going to have a Browns first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And even 50 receiving yards for him now in this first quarter alone, and also a first down. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Mayfield looks to throw. And they're going to get him. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack.
It's third down. Third and long.
3-0 after one on EA Sports.
3. Steelers nothing.
Third and long for Mayfield. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's fourth down. Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone, get you 6?
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Arnold. No, he almost had it. Already with 1 interception, just missing his 2nd there.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 2.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. The defense stiffens to force 4th down following that first down gain of 8.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
He spins free. A solid punt, but also a nice return there of 14 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. It's the 2nd quarter. His team has the lead, but I think he's hoping for a little bit more production out of himself.
And we often talk about preaching patience to a runner when things are a little bumpy in the early going. But we have to do the same thing with the offensive line. They can't wait to halftime to make the adjustments. They have to do it from series to series so those surface tablets come into play. Check out what the defense is doing and see if they can find a better way to run it.
So they search for that patience here now. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Brought down back at the 27.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete.
You tell they wanted to get that ball downfield, but they had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
And here's Hofrichter now, the punter, as he sends this one away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
30-yard drive.
On 1st down, Arnold. That one is caught by Hunt. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 35-yard line.
Now a man open down the middle of the field and able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 11 yards there, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 40.
This is Hunt. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 45.
To throw on 2nd down. Arnold under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Andrew Billings, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5.
39-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Arnold. And he's going to go down again. The #1 pick, Myles Garrett coming in to drop him.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, as people like to say. When you have obvious passing situations, hard to vary it up and fool a defense.
And you hate those situations if you're an O-lineman, right?
Oh, without a doubt, because you just know they're coming, and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. He was looking for the Michigan Wolverine, Donovan Peoples-Jones, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Baker Mayfield sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside. A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So possession goes over here on the punt, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A pass there over the middle to start things out, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now it brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
9-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Off play action. Arnold. On the crossing route, complete. That's Johnson. And they're going to have another 1st down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
At the 34-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down. Hunt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
He was brought down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Number 21.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Joseph. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and
operating from the gun. Arnold going to throw deep for the end zone. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the 1st down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Makes the score Browns 6.
So that's something of a pick-me-up. The offense certainly is struggling, but they do get the field goal before half to put 3 on the board.
Yeah, you don't want to be shut out, but let's face it, those 3 points, that's not going to solve all their problems either.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
There's Baker Mayfield as he and the Browns offense comes back out. And I guess the question, Charles, is what's the formula for keeping him better protected? Because as we see, the protection, it struggled.
And normally what you get is renewed determination. When the big guy gets hit, that usually sparks people. Hey, we can't let this happen anymore. They take it personally. He's not supposed to be on the ground, but that hasn't been the case so far in this game. So maybe they've got to figure out how do they get rid of the ball faster to help out the offensive line so he doesn't get hit as much.
And we'll see if they can keep him off the ground now going forward. 7 yards, the pickup there.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw again on 2nd down. Mayfield. He'll find Bryant, his tight end. It's complete.
To Harrison Bryant.
2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football.
3rd down.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he is going to have a Browns 1st down, and comfortably so, as he gets 5 there on 3rd and a yard. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Mayfield with it once more. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 16 yards, a first down.
A gain of 16 yards. And the Browns first down.
Going to the air again with Mayfield. That's out to Chubb, complete. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete. Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
He was covered by Steven Nelson.
And again, it's Mayfield. Now Mayfield lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. 30. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. From the gun, Arnold. He's going to be sacked. Back at the 23-yard line. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Let's go. And we got Mike, number 53.
On 3rd down, Arnold. They'll roll him out right. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Browns. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. The 40, the 20. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
For the point after.
And he has great speed, defensive back speed. Once he got it and took off, there was no catching it.
And I know every team tells you to hustle no matter what the play, but there was no chance of catching him. Maybe if it had been a defensive tackle running with the ball, but not in this case.
And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Here comes Ryan Switzer to return it. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And in just about every game we see, partner, what do we do when we look at the stat sheet? We go right to
the turnover differential.
Without a doubt, because when we see that, that pretty much tells the tale of the game. And I know there's still plenty of time to go, but you've got to take care of the football in order to win it.
Check. You ain't doing nothing.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Arnold. And a quick throw here that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you guys in a bit. But first, time for a trip around the league on this final weekend of September. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. In the game you're watching, it's been Baker Mayfield with a strong first half. His guys lead it by 10 as we send it back out to Brandon Godden and Charles Davis. Gentlemen.
All right, right, Coach. Thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Steelers going to get the football first here, trailing on the scoreboard as we are back underway on EA Sports. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Now whistles, and we've got a man down. A man down here following the kickoff. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Off the play fake, Arnold. And this one is incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards to go.
Operating from the gun, Arnold. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down.
And sacked.
That's number 4. Sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. The Browns drive about to get started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Mayfield. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Hunt. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. Back to throw. Arnold. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit. That's complete right around the 8. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, Arnold. This will be caught at about the 5. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
2nd and goal.
They run with Hunt. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. And he puts it through there within 3. It's 13-10.
I know the play ends up in the end zone with one person carrying the ball. But how about that big mass of humanity that guided him to that spot?
Yeah, they got there, but I love the dive. Always a fan of the dive.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own.
The Browns drive about to get started. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
The Browns ball.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here. And if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of 1st downs. Run some plays, run some clock. Allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
40-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Browns.
On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42.
A loss of 11 yards.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. To try again after the sack, Mayfield. And that's caught by the tight end, Bryant.
Complete to Harrison Bryant. 5 yards on the play.
Mayfield to throw it. They set up the screen to Chubb. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A gain of 9, not enough, and it's 4th down.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. And I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. Do they want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
He was brought down by Eric Wilson.
4-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second.
To throw on second down. Arnold, short little throw to Ebron. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Arnold sliding out of the pocket. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 45-yard line. From the gun, Arnold rolling to his left. And he's going to keep it here. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
He loses 4, and it brings up 4th. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. And that play, it wound up losing yardage.
The Browns drive about to get started. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Play fake. Mayfield.
That was a fun one to watch right there at night.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49.
The tackle made just shy of midfield. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Looking to throw on second down. Arnold. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
Arnold.
And he is across midfield from 149 to the other 49. A gain of just 2.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
To throw on third down, Arnold. And he connects with Ebron. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Throwing on first down, Arnold. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it. And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the...
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Myles Garrett able to record his 5th sack of the season. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on second and goal. To throw on second down, Arnold. And he completes it to Hunt. No gain on the play, and it'll bring up a third down.
That's a nice job defensively to make sure everyone was accounted for because ordinarily you pick up the guys downfield and sometimes you forget about the running back. In this case, they did not and dropped him for no gain.
On third down, here's Hunt. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage. Back at the 17. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, they certainly didn't appear to be fired up about their options throwing the football. So, to me, this seems like a case of just kind of taking their medicine there, run the ball, see if they could pick up something. Instead, they were throwing for a loss.
That ties the game, 13-all.
Well, you talk about clutch. That one was right down Broadway, and this game's all even here in the 4th.
Yeah, he didn't leave any doubt, did he? Good snap, good hold, dead center. Almost like a big-time golfer in a major, firing at a pin from the fairway, trying to win the tournament going down the stretch.
At their own 32-yard line.
Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
There to make the tackle, Steven Nelson. And again, it's Chubb. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. The Browns on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 4. From the gun, Mayfield. Over the middle, complete. That's Burgess. And he is going to have a Browns first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Throwing, Mayfield, throwing middle, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running back. Those are the ones you focus on and want to take away. And they've done that pretty successfully in this game.
And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down.
They went with the dive look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 19-yard line.
Here's Hunt. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7. Is that one officially a loss of 1?
A loss of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd and...
On 3rd down, Arnold. Open man, Smith-Schuster. It's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Larry Ogunjobi in there to record another sack, and that is now 6 on the afternoon for this defensive unit.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. What did you see on that one? Rookie mistake or just good defense?
It was a combo play, but the rookie quarterback, he'll take it all on his shoulders, and the frustration level is evident. You can see it with him. You know, if that's a veteran quarterback, he walks off like he just threw a touchdown pass because he doesn't want to show that to the defense. The young guys, they take it more to heart. It's on their sleeve a little bit. He'll learn as he goes along how to hide his emotions.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down, and he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
The ball carrier.
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
3rd and inches.
So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down, but they are in field goal range already. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
They'll run with Chubb. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
Nick Chubb on the...
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard.
Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Mayfield hands to Chubb on the draw. And it looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just 70 seconds left to go in the game.
An 18-yard attempt.
Seibert able to knock this one through.
Is good.
And with a little over a minute to play, they have taken the lead.
13.
Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
So now the Steelers down by a field goal. At time, a huge factor. Being chased out left. He'll run it. And he gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble. And it's 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
He'll look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one. And it's 3rd down.
Johnson, incomplete.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. He's back to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Pittsburgh getting 16 yards there and also a first down.
1st and 10 at the 46.
Back to throw. Completing it to the right side, Johnson. And I think the ball's out.
Johnson. 14.
You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns 16. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. This to potentially send us to overtime. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And they will tie this game here in the final seconds. So a money kick there in the final seconds. And now, barring any hijinks on the kickoff here, partner, I think you and I, we're going to settle in for a little overtime.
And I wouldn't have it any other way. This has been a dogfight all through regulation. No reason to think it won't continue in the extra period.
The Browns drive about to get started. They'd like to avoid overtime here, so maybe they can work the sidelines. But then defensively, how do they adjust to that if they do work the sideline?
It's the old leverage game, and we usually talk about leverage at the line of scrimmage, right? Who's going to win with the low blocking and everything that goes along with that. But in this case, you're trying as a defender to leverage them towards the middle of the field, not let them get to the sidelines and try and tackle them inbounds in order to run the clock out.
Chess match here late. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And they will play it safe here and bring this one out to the 25. On 1st and 10, Arnold. And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again. Arnold. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Johnson. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4.
From the gun on 3rd down. Arnold buying time to his left. He can run for it, and he will.
That's good. We're up.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
37-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up
looking to throw on 2nd down. Arnold. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 40.
Operating from the gun. Arnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
That's a gain of 6.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Well, I know you're toward the middle of the field here, but still, 4th down this distance. You got to punt it right.
That's definitely the first instinct because you say, okay, let's just play some field position, make sure we don't lose the game here, turn it over in a key spot. But if you feel really good about your trigger guy, if you feel great about him, you might want to leave the ball in his hands and let him work his magic.
They begin this drive with Chubb.
Number 24.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Made by Devin Brooks.
They run it again with Chubb. Takes this one up past the 20 after he's able to make a man miss. It's a 6-yard run, leaves him with about a foot or so here still to go to hit the marker with third down coming up. They'll run for it. Here's Chubb, and he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Just a 1-yard pickup on the play, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
First down.
Now a first down carry. It's Hill. Solomon Thomas there on the tackle. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure it? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
A run for Nick Chubb, and he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Working out of the gun, Mayfield.
Nice satisfying run on first down for the offense, picking up 5, which means defensively, the thought process is entirely different. You don't want to panic, but at the same time, you're saying to each other, we've got to tighten this down. We can't give up gains like that.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 38. Chubb with a carry on first down. It's not going to yield much, maybe a yard. It's 2nd down. Now a stoppage, and we've got Chubb shaken up on the play. On 2nd and 9, Mayfield. The hook up on the right side to Hopkins.
Mayfield's pass.
So 3rd down. They need to get to the 28 for a first. That's complete to Peoples-Jones.
Mayfield's pass.
And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down.
Barton, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. From the left hash, it's an even 50-yard attempt. And this one is no good. He missed it. And that changes everything here in OT. Well, when you get that ball in OT, that's not the chance you envision, and the long field goal attempt here winds up lacking.
And you don't want to hang too much of this on you.
And he's taken to the ground, but he was pulled down by the face mask. Here come the flags. And I believe this is going to be a first down.
Defense.
What you talking about, ref?
In overtime, you have to be smarter than that.
A personal foul just can't happen. Have to have poise.
On first down, Arnold got an open man. It's Washington. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the gun, Arnold. Ebron with it over the middle. And he's taken down inside the 30. And now he's really knocking on the door for 700. That is career catch 699.
29-yard line.
Drama, drama, drama. We saw all of it in this one. Overtime, all the way to the end of OT. The long field goal shot to win it, but they couldn't convert.
And because it's the regular season, we don't play more bonus football. We don't go to another period. It ended right there. You get 1 in overtime to get it done. Look, let's face it. That field goal attempt was a long shot to begin with. No pun intended, or maybe pun intended. But it doesn't go through, and it ends in a tie.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Are you irresponsible without your money or not? spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Come like a bat of the hell, I dare you to cross like a reverend. And my energy paralyzing like a finger 11. Take a second, I'm finna send it like a parent a message. You the best, if it ain't me, then you need you a confession. You a mess. You ain't scary to me. I heard you was a leader, but that ain't apparent to me. Put dust on you like cheetah, run up down the air on the scene. Now picture just like Vegeta Prince, and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Touch the driver's soft so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Mean I'm walking with some money, man, I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB, I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma grow that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
You should know it's automated. I've been getting to it, I ain't noticed y'all was hating. Brand new chick, she don't know the occupation. I just wanna know that I can hold a conversation. Oof, I don't know what y'all debating. I've been waiting for you, now I'm running out of patience.